Mr. Fallon for 5 minutes.
Thank you, Madam Chair. You got to love the hyperbolic accusations in class warfare all in one sentence. We have 1,500 federal buildings. We have 7,500 leases of other locations, 511 million square feet of office space. And it really comes down to need and want. There might be some people that want all of that space, but do we really need it? And clearly, when you read government reports, even pre-COVID, we didn't need the space that we had. We had too much. Then COVID exacerbated and the surplus exploded. Now, in 2022, Joe Biden in the State of the Union address, and I quote, said, "The vast majority of federal workers will once again work in person." Mr. Kendall, do you believe Mr. Biden achieved his goal?
Mr. Fallon, I believe that he made a directive which was tempered by agency input. There was a lot.
So, Mr. Temple, Mr. Kendall, I'm sorry, I have 5 minutes. So, do you believe he achieved that goal? Yes or no? We can talk about
to some degree, he did.
To some degree, okay. 2023 GOA report found that 17 of the 24 largest federal agencies used only 25% of their headquarters capacity. And all 24, not one of them reached over 50%. And we're talking big ones: Defense, State, Commerce, Justice, Treasury, et al. This much space, when you're talking about operation and maintenance bills, are going to be in the billions. Leases, $7 billion just on leases. And then there's a backlog deferred maintenance, which is now estimated, and these aren't our numbers, these aren't Republican numbers, these are numbers from government agencies, is $370 billion. So 17 out of 24, that's 71% are under 25%, and all of them are under 49. We clearly have to take some of this off the book. So we can be accused of nefarious intent. The point of the fact of the matter is we are looking out for the American taxpayer. Now, you're talking about very expensive real estate in Washington, D.C., New York City, San Francisco. And to alleviate some of our friends' concerns on the other side of the aisle, there is something called strategic sequencing to prevent the flooding of the market. And I would trust somebody that has real estate experience. The Biden administration, when we're talking about 1,500 buildings, 7,500 leases, 511 million square feet of office space, what did they do? Did they take action? Fact of the matter is they did not. And it is time, and it's high time, 20 years in the making, to take some action. The U.S. Center of Disease Control, as Madam Chair pointed out, spent $230 grand on solar picnic tables. Is that a good use of government funds, Mr. Kendall, do you think?
I just wanted to respond to something you just said. When I did this portfolio restructuring strategy, it was 197 million. It's now 180. It's 183. So
the witness is not recognized.
Thank you. Reclaim my time. Mr. Kendall, you're a witness. You are here of your own volition. Could you answer my question? Do you think that 230 grand for solar picnic tables at the Center of Disease Control is a good use of taxpayer money?
I have no opinion. I don't know.
Okay. How about State Department, high-end furniture, 120 grand of leather furniture in Islamabad, Pakistan? Do you think that's a good use of taxpayer money?
I would like to examine.
So no opinion again. How about the Pension Benefit Guarantee Corporation spent $14.4 million, about $14,400 per employee on brand new furniture? Is that a good use of taxpayer money?
Did it include IT? Does it include computers and so forth?
So again, yes or no? No.
I don't have sufficient information to make an informed decision.
Thank you. The Biden administration essentially did nothing, and what we've had with new leadership with DOGE is terminating 700 federal leases already, 10%. That is a chunk. That is a good start. Any building that has national security implications is going to be unaffected. And now they're moving on to sell, and we're going to do it again with strategic sequencing as well. I think it should be noted that Democratic Witness works for a trade association that represents real estate owners who lease space to the federal government. Is that a fair assessment, Mr. Kendall?
That is true.
Okay, thank you. Then we've got something in the research that we were doing, the McKinney-Vento Act in 1987. I was shocked to find, Madam Chair, that homeless assistance providers have right of first refusal on any sale of any federal building. I think the American people should know that, and legislation should be drafted, and our office will be doing so, to repeal that, to give the federal government more flexibility to properly sell and unload these buildings to save the taxpayers, not the super rich evil people, the taxpayers of this country, some money. Madam Chair, I yield back.